Here we are again. It is radiation treatment day 18. Only 5 more treatments after this. The thing that's on my mind today, we often look at the Old Testament and we see the great things that God did for the nation of Israel and how quickly they forgot and returned to their sinful ways or continued to their lives and forgot about God and had to be reminded again. Anytime in life you work, it might be the wrong choice, but when you work for something and it's hard fought, we'll say losing weight. Let's say you lost 30 pounds. You spent a lot of time and energy doing that. You're very happy about what you've achieved and what you've benefited from, all that effort. And then you forget and you go back to bad eating habits, and before you know it, your weight's back on again. That's somewhat parallel to what happens to us sometimes spiritually. We'll go through a trial, we'll learn lessons, and no matter how hard it is to learn those lessons, sometimes we just get caught up in life all over again when the trial is over and we forget. Probably the greatest thing that you could pray for as you go through a trial is, God, help me to retain what you've taught me. Help me to go forward, holding firmly to the things that you've instructed me to do, the changes you've asked me to make. And remember, the most important thing is that we can't do these things in the flesh. If anything, weakness and trial should teach us that we need to move forward in absolute trust and dependence on God to do the things in our lives. Even if you're not going through difficulty, even if you're just going about your regular day, how much more effective and how much more blessed do you think your life would be if you learn to stop working in the power of your own flesh and actually ask God to be the power at work in you, to surrender yourself, your will, your purposes, and allow Him to do what He alone can do through you. All those great things we read about in the Bible, there's a verse that says they were all men of like passions as we. They were no different than we are. They just surrendered. They gave it all to God and let Him do mighty things through them. This nation and our families need people who are willing to surrender themselves, their will, their self-dependence, and allow God to do mighty things in their lives. That's the thought for today.